Let's learn about pain. Pain is a protective mechanism. We sense the pain. Pain, we know that there are receptors for pain. There are nociceptors. Mainly, these receptors sense the pain and transmit to higher center of brain. Mainly, pain is transmitted through anterolateral systems. So we know that there is two types of pains: slow pain and fast pain. Slow pain is by C fibers and fast pain is transmitted by A delta fibers. This system of slow pain is called paleospinothalamic system, and this system of fast pain transmission is called neospinothalamic system. Mainly, we know that pain is transmitted from receptor to higher center of brain. Let's talk about slow pain. Let's draw a diagram of spinal cord. There are usually segments in the spinal cord. The C delta fiber, mainly for C fiber for slow pain. The first order neuron mainly terminate in the second laminae. From there, the second order neurons goes to the opposite side, means contralateral, and then it moves upwards. When it passing through from brainstem to thalamus, it gives some of the collaterals to medulla reticular system, midbrain reticular system, and it also gives to the parabrachial system. Mainly in the thalamus, second order neuron terminate in the medial part, and then the third order neurons begins from the thalamus in the middle part and projects into the limbic cortex. Mainly it is poorly localized, this type of system. It starts from the first order neuron starts from the receptor through and ends in the terminate in the second lamina of spinal cord of the dorsal root, and then the second order neurons moves to the opposite side, and then it moves from the brainstem to thalamus, and in the from the pathway of brainstem to thalamus it gives some of the collaterals to the midbrain medulla nuclei. Mainly it activates reticular system, then it projects into the thalamus. From thalamus third order neurons arise and they projects into the limbic cortex. Mainly this pathway also gives to the reticular system, so in the awakening mechanism also it is useful, and in the emotions also, when because it is supplying to the limbic. This is the slow pain pathway. And the fast pain pathway, mainly it has a receptors, nociceptors, and it transmits the pain through the A delta fibers. And we know that spinal cord dorsal root consists of 5 segments for sensory, 1 2 3 4 5. So it uses the 5 and terminate in this, and the second order neurons 1 to 5 lamina are involved in this first order neuron terminate, and the second order neuron starts from here and moves to the opposite side and goes to the same like brainstem and to the thalamus. Through the brainstem, when it going to the thalamus, it gives rest. It also gives to collaterals to the reticular system and to the hypothalamus, etc. And in the thalamus, the specific area where it ends, and third order neuron starts and they projects into the area, sensory cortex area. Mainly it is localized, well localized. This is poorly localized. Mainly we see in slow pain in the deep tissue damage, here superficial tissue damage. So friends, we learned the pain pathway in this way. So please subscribe my channel if well understood.